proceed with the next industry presentation that will be presented by Mr. Harish Rajput, Head Government and Very Large Account Business from Tally Solutions Private Limited.
हाय गुड आफ्टरनून एवरीवन सो एक लाइन आप लोगों ने बड़ी डेली उसमें सुनी होगी आजकल कि आपने अपने अकाउंट्स टैली कर लिए सुना है ये चीज़ है ना दिस हैज बिकम ए डेली रूटीन सो द वर्ड टैली एंड द वर्ड अकाउंट्स गोज टुगेदर राइट टैली मीन्स अकाउंटिंग मीन्स टैली why we are saying like this because we are there in the country for the last 35 years. We started the company in late 80s and we have got 5.5 million users in the country, 2.5 million licensed users again in the country. And we proudly say this because we are the truly make in India product which is based out at Bangalore and now being sold in 100 countries across the world. So this is a big achievement for us. And if you see on the employment part, so anyway, if you see on the employment part also, we are one of the largest suppliers of the, you can say the employment in the MSME sector, especially of the accountants. We have our own accounting centers, we have our own education centers where we train people on the accounting. We all know that after the GST, the requirement for the accountants have increased like anything. So we also take care of this part. And yes, we have got 26,000 partners across the country. That means if you need Tally or if anybody needs the services for Tally, even in Kargil, we are there to help you out because we have a partner in Kargil also. So you can just expect what kind of base we have, and this is what we have done in the last 30-35 years. And we do not only work with the MSME sector or the SME sector, we also work very closely with the government and also with the large enterprises. When I say large enterprises, the companies like LG, Sony, Samsung, all these companies, they have a huge network of their dealers, and these dealers use the Tally. Similarly, in the government, if I talk, all these departments, they are on Tally. If I talk about organization like Indian Air Force, all the mess of the Air Force are on Tally. They are doing the billing on Tally only. And you can see that the various departments are there on those who are using Tally. These are the funding agencies who are working with Tally because when they fund to the government, they always prefer to manage the funds through Tally only. So we have a system called the FMS system, which is called the fund management system. This system goes along with Tally, and these companies, they rely on that particular system, especially when they are customer is using Tally. So if I talk about the macro view of Tally, or the few organizations like NRHM, which you all know, and National Rural Health Mission, we have got around 10,000 offices of the National Rural Health Mission on Tally. Similarly, if you talk about NRLM, which is National Rural Livelihood Mission, again 5,000 projects are on Tally. Similarly, FPO project we all know is the latest project. I don't know whether you have heard the name of FPO or not. It's a farmer producer organization. So what basically the government is doing is, like, if there are 5 people or the 10 people are there, they all have a land of 2 acres or 5 acres or 10 acres. The one who is having a land of, let's say, holding a major part of the land, and they have the same produce in that particular area, so that the small farmers can get the money quickly. So this is a farmer produce organization which has recently come up, and there are going to be 10,000 farmers, FPOs across the country. 6,000 have already come up, and almost 40-45% are already on Tally now. So we have got around 50,000 users in the government department. Now why government prefer Tally? Because bookkeeping becomes easy for them, especially on the project funding. Complete fund management, as I said, that they can have the the one view of all the fund manage which they are doing. Budget allocation to the various departments becomes very easy through Tally. Data exchange is always a major, you can say, the quality of Tally. then financial accounting and business compliance, then GST. Of course, when the GST came in the country, we were the one who did almost, you can say around 9,000 events across the country to, just to create the awareness for the GST in the country. So this is about new release which we have recently launched just 2 months back. The name is the Simplicity Ka Naya Avatar. Basically, if you talk about Tally, Tally is a very simple software to be used. Now, why it is simple? Because the logic behind to make simple is that we make the life of our coders difficult so that the life of the customers becomes easy. That is the logic we work. And similarly, on this also, we have made the things very easy when we know that the MSME sector, especially the one who are under 5 crores, are also coming up in the GST compliance now. So these are the few features of the new release, which is of the managing compliance with the new simplified GST. So we all know that the latest changes in the GST, so same thing has been applied in Tally also. And reports, yes, you, as an business owner or if you're sitting in the government as a IAS or as a bureaucrat, you need to have the complete view of the reports. So generally reports, accountant can make the report very easily, but to analyze those reports is something different, and which tells you the health of your business or the health of the project which you are running. So all these reports are there in the Tally now. As I said, connected service for e-way bill generation. We all know that the e-way bill is the major feature of the GST. So all the e-way bills are getting generated through Tally, and as per the study, 60% of India's e-way bills are getting generated from Tally itself, which is a big achievement for us. Like, then e-invoicing is again a major part. It's possible in Tally now. Instant GST return. You can have the easily you can handle the GSTR 2A and 2B now. You can easily reconcile your accounts and you reconcile your GST part also. Business reports, as I said, anywhere you can view the reports of your businesses across wherever you are. Even if you are traveling, you can view those reports. Then seamless e-banking system. Tally is connected now to various banks. So the advantage is, like, when you're working on Tally, you can simply generate a QR code, and you can also send a message to your customers so that they can make the payment immediately. So you need not to wait to generate the bill and then send it to them. Just a simple link can do all these things. Then digital payment request. So all these features are there in Tally, and as I said, we always work with the MSME very closely, and our main intention and main objective is to make the life of all SME sector and the MSME sector to be easy, so that they concentrate more on the business part, more on the generation of the revenue part, rather than working on the accounting part. So this is how we take care of our business, of our customers. Yeah, that's all. That's just from my side. Thank you very much. I think 10 minutes were there because thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. To request Ms. Shivani Babbar to please step on the stage and do the honor by felicitating the gentleman.